guys are working really hard. Catamount, blue-collar work ethic, getting after it. And a new coaching staff doing a great job training our guys. And Danny has a great reputation. He's caught a lot of baseball games for us in almost 4 years now. And Matt has been a great player for us right off the bat as a freshman. Played a big role as a freshman in the championship season. And we're expecting big things out of those two guys. And we have a lot of experience coming back, especially our position players. So we expect those two guys to be premier guys and go to the next level as far as their careers and stuff. And should be great Catamounts in 2016. Reese Strong, obviously his brother Bradley. The family's been involved in the program for many years now, and to have his younger brother be number 7, and that's a huge honor. It's a big deal. Jack Leggett called me last night when he found out it was Reese, and was very happy about that. So just continues in the tradition with the Strong family, and having both brothers play here, and Reese being a senior, number 7 being on our leadership council, couldn't happen to a better person. We're very excited about some guys getting some opportunities that haven't had as many in previous years, but it's this year. It's their year, their time to step up. Garrett Brown, played football for 4 years, played a little bit of baseball. We're looking forward to seeing him, just really engage himself into baseball. Had him all fall. It's really paid off. I think you're going to see big things out of Garrett Brown. Drafted out of high school by the Rockies. Very talented kid. And then from the pitching standpoint, you're looking at the back end with Corey Anderson and B.J. Nobles. Those guys getting huge roles for us to close games down. And on the front side, I think the strength, is our left-handed pitching. With Duran, Nail, and Salmons at the front side. Of course, you have Tristan Baker, Dylan Bray. All those guys are possible starters. We could start all left-handed pitchers. Our 5 starters could be all left-handed, which is just interesting. So we want to run a complete offense. We want to run the bases. We want to leverage baseballs over the fence, no doubt about it. That's a tradition here. But we want to have a great 2-strike approach. We want to really compete at the plate. Quality at bats is all we care about as far as our offense and how we run the bases, and aggressive and just get after it. From a defensive standpoint, we feel really good up the middle. With our all-conference catcher returning. J.D. Long coming back, who was out for a year last year with a labrum tear. He's 100% ready to play shortstop. We're Brett Pope at second, or we have Suzuki at second also playing over there. We feel really good up the middle, and then of course Matt Smith in center field, or Garrett Brown, either one. We're covering some ground through the middle of the field. So I think, to win a championship, to have a great team, you have to be strong up the middle defensively, and I feel like we are. I think the league is going to be tough. It always is, as you know. I think you're looking at some teams that return a lot of players. I know, Sanford and Mercer for 2 teams on the top that return almost everybody. And offensively, it's going to be a really offensive conference, as it always is. But I think there's a lot of older junior, senior players coming back top to bottom. You look at the East Tennessee State infielders who can really swing the bat. You look at Furman, who was very offensive last year, coming back, and UNC Greensboro has a lot of players returning. And I can go on and on. Citadel was young last year; they got everybody back. So it's a very tough league. I'm looking forward to it. I think that's why we play a tough schedule, so we can get ready for our tough league. We're playing a great schedule. We're playing probably the toughest schedule this program has ever played. We're on the road 4 of our first 5 weekends. We're in a tournament format coming up, and all that's going to do is get us ready for the SoCon, get us ready for the tournament at the end of the season. We want to play good people. We don't want to be surprised. We want to try to expose our guys to great baseball. I think 2 teams in this weekend were in regionals last year, and that can only make us better. And we'll find out where we're at immediately.